Hello everyone, this is my first video blog. I guess you call it a vlog. Oh well, the terms will come to me at some point. Anyway, I wanted to say that the camera angle is a little strange because I couldn't get any light any other way. So, bear with me. And if I come across as jerky and nervous, it's because I've never done this before, but I'm looking forward to doing it often. The first thing I wanted to say is thank you so much for all the support from everybody, especially Lee Dudenhofer. Sweetheart sent me this camera so that I could actually start talking to my supporters and sharing visually just my laughter and my life. So thank you, Lee. This is awfully sweet of you. And it did dawn on me that not too many of you had heard, I don't know, the way that I speak, the way that I sound. You can't really see it at the moment, but I generally talk with my hands an awful lot. So let's get down to brass tacks. First, the Lion brand contacted me maybe last week and said that they wanted to help me celebrate my anniversary, my 1-year anniversary selling my teddy bears on Etsy. As you recall, back in October, they had sent me this huge box filled with Lion Brand's fisherman's wool. And I still have tons of the skeins that I'm still working off to make teddy bears for everybody. Well, in the email to help me celebrate my anniversary, Lion Brand asked if there was anything special or particular that I'd like to try, and I said, I don't know. I'm awfully fond of the fisherman's wool because it does have this kind of rugged masculinity about it, and that's generally, I don't know, my knits are a depiction of the guy that I am. My stuff isn't frilly and pretty, it's a little more woodsy and kind of rugged. So I said, just surprise me. So here's what they sent me. Okay, it gets very cool. Okay, they sent me, a couple of skeins of fisherman's wool, but then, to surprise me, they sent me some of this beautiful organic wool. Now look at that brown, that lovely chocolate brown. That is going to make a great teddy bear. And they sent me some of this great woolies, which I said I really liked because it has that feeling of wool, but it's washable. And I know that many people buy my teddy bears for their little ones, and, well, little ones tend to puke. So you have to be able to wash a pukeable bear. Then a couple of days after that, they sent me another box. This one had some awesome stuff called Luxe Fur. Check that out. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Let me see if I can, pop open a little. There we go. So you can see, I don't know. Well, it is just a webcam. This isn't high-def television, Anyway, this stuff feels like an old-fashioned teddy bear, like the kind that Teddy Roosevelt probably had on horseback while he was out saving the national parks. But the other thing I wanted to mention was Lee also, when she sent the camera, sent me this lovely box full of unspun wool. Look how cool that is. Lee Dudenhofer, you're my hero of the week, man. Not only have you been a great supporter, but you've also been very generous by not only sending me the camera, but also sending me all this awesome wool and... Okay. A drop spindle. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I thought it was something from a Harry Potter movie at first, and then it dawned on me that it was, it was a drop spindle. So I can't wait to Google and figure out how this works. Okay, so I guess that's it for the evening. I don't know how long this is supposed to be. I don't know how long you're allowed to post things on YouTube. But I did want to mention, thank you all very much for helping me get through a very rough time. You know that the last year was incredibly, I guess some people want to say devastating, but I think it was the pivotal moment in my life where I finally became a man of the world. I guess there are 2 chapters in my life so far, up to that point of last year, and then the point after. So we're now on chapter 2, and I'm looking forward to seeing all the great surprises that come from my new life experiences. The flu knocked me down. I'm still working hard to get everybody's bears out on time. Like I said, if you see a bear of mine on Etsy, it's not made to order, it's ready to go. Meanwhile, everybody that has ordered one, I'm still pushing and pushing to get them all out. I guess that's about it. Next vlog, I have to come up with better words for the internet. The next vlog that I do will be specifically for people who have purchased the pattern for the teddy bear, and it will show some really good ideas on how to embroider the face, which I've often thought that many of the books that I've read never really give a good idea of how to do that. They just say do a satin stitch or do a whip stitch, and you know, it just never worked for me. So after trials and tribulations, I found a really good way to do it, I think, and I'll be sharing that with you next time. And in a couple of vlogs after that, I'll be showing you some of the better ways to attach the ears and the limbs and all of that lovely stuff. And so until next time,